Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jason from Elder Needs Law, and I always start off every episode by saying, listen, I'm an elder law attorney. We do a lot of great work for people, but we don't do everything. And while I work with a significant number of elderly and disabled individuals throughout Florida, there are always resources that I am not directly involved with. And so the point of this interview series is to introduce you to resources in the community that you might not have known about, that you can take advantage of. We're all about improving the quality of our clients' lives, whether our office is directly involved with that or not. That's what we're all about. So to that end, I am thrilled to have Melanie Pagan here with us today. She is the FTRI Outreach Specialist with Center for Hearing and Communication. So of course, we're talking today about the deaf and hard of hearing community. And Melanie, thank you so much for being here. Please introduce yourself and let's get into it. What resources are there for the hard of hearing community here in South Florida?
Yes, perfect. Thank you, Jason. Again, I do appreciate you taking the time to do this with me. It really has been pretty tough with COVID-19 and being out in the community, just having our difficulties, but we are making our way. With the FTRI program, we do amplified telephones for hard of hearing. And that could be from mild to moderate, profound, all the way to the severe hearing loss. It doesn't matter what type of hearing loss you have, we will most likely have a device that will accommodate and will be able to help with communicating with the outside community. That could be family members, that could be friends, it could be your lawyer. And you don't know, you're not communicating very well because you're having trouble hearing over the telephone.
So I've seen the handsets that you might find in someone's home. What about cell phones? You guys work with mobile units?
We do work with cell phones. There are about 4 different types of phones that that accommodate someone that no longer has a landline. I have 2 devices actually with me.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're prepared. I love it.
Yeah, this is our most popular cordless.
Okay.
This is the Clarity XLC8. This one just came out during COVID, and it actually has 2 different functions. This phone can actually connect to a landline if they still have one, whether it's connecting to their router or if they're still hardwired. It connects just like a plug and play. You have your jack and then you have your power right here. And then it works just like a regular home phone.
Yeah.
However, this phone you can actually connect to Bluetooth as well. So you can actually connect your home phone and your cell phone to this device. Cool. And so it's an and or. So if they have both phones, they can connect both phone numbers to this one specific phone. If they only have a cell phone, then it connects through Bluetooth. And when they are within 30 feet of each other, this phone, of course, it stays home. When the person is at home with their cell phone and somebody calls the cell phone, they both will ring. They have the option to use their cell phone. They also have the option to answer the amplified. Of course, we recommend go with the amplified phone so you can hear better. Sure. We do also have a phone that kind of looks like this, just for mild to moderate loss. So it's not as powerful, but it also has the same features. You can connect it to your house phone, but you can also do your cell phone if you no longer have it.
Okay.
The most popular with the cell phones is this one.
Uh-huh.
It's a small little walkie-talkie type of thing. The person can actually go out with it. They take their cell phone, and they also take this device with them as well. And just like the home phone, the cell phone will ring, but this phone will ring as well. Right. And they'll use this to answer instead. Okay. So they can use it inside the house, but they can also use it when they go out as well. Sure. This is the Clarity XLC Go. So we're on the go.
Got it. And this stuff, and I'm saying this a little bit tongue in cheek with a smile, this stuff looks very, very expensive, Melanie. What does this cost?
They are. Through the program, they're free.
There we go.
They're through the program, you are entitled to get a amplified phone and an accessory. These are considered accessories. And but if you don't want to go through the program and you want to purchase it yourself, I would say this bad baby right here is almost $200.
Okay.
So you're looking at a couple $100 if you don't go through the program.
And
so come through us.
You got it. So, and how does one qualify for the program?
They have to be a Florida resident. So
Right.
either like a voter's registration card or driver's license or Florida ID, have a hearing loss and be at least 3 years old. So a lot of the times, that with the children, they can usually use the house phones and things like that. But like, even if you wear hearing aids already, then boom, you automatically qualify with the hearing loss part. If you've worn them before, then that's another way that can verify that you do have a hearing loss. But if you never worn hearing aids before, we have a 5-minute questionnaire that people will answer. It puts you into 15 different scenarios. And if you fail the test by scoring 10 points or more, that means you do have a hearing loss and you qualify for the program.
So you qualify by really passing more, proving your medical disability, showing that there's a true hearing loss. What about any financial considerations, income or asset tests, and that you need to pass?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. As long as you can prove that you're a Florida resident, you have a hearing loss, and you're at least 3 years old. We don't care about your social. We don't care about your insurance cards, your income, whether it's fixed or not. It doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with the qualifications.
Excellent. Very, very good. And so, people just, they show up or they give you guys a call. Walk me through the mechanics. Let's say someone's watching this video right now. They're going, gosh, you know what? I'm losing my hearing a little bit, or I already have documented hearing loss. I would love to get one of these systems and maybe an accessory. What do they do?
Just give us a call. Give us a call. We will be able to make an appointment so that we're ready for you when you come in. And Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And sometimes, especially with COVID-19, a lot of our residents are homebound. They do not go out, or they are at an age that they prefer to be home. We do offer home visits as well. So, and that's through Tri-County as well. So just give us a call, let us know you're interested, and we'll make an appointment with you.
So and I think people are maybe thinking this is too good to be true. How can this be free? And why don't we get into that a little bit? Why is this stuff free?
It is free because of the TASA law that came out in 1991. So these phones have been free since 1991. So it is a law that every Florida resident that has a landline gets charged a surcharge. There are miscellaneous fees less than 25 cents.
Got it.
And you can actually look at this when you pull up a phone bill. If you still have a landline, look it up, and then you'll see probably miscellaneous charges or surcharges that covers programs like this to the state of Florida.
Okay, so there's a tax on everyone who's got a landline, and this is some of that money is going towards funding that allows people to get the hard of hearing all throughout Florida access to these units for absolutely free without having to prove income. Because I'm in the Medicaid world, right? People come to me typically because they had too much by way of income or assets, and we are legally and ethically protecting that to get them qualified for this means tested program, right? You have to have under a certain amount of income or under a certain asset level. But you don't have that. And I want to make that clear to everyone that this is really something that if you are hard of hearing, there's no reason why everyone in the state of Florida shouldn't be availing themselves of this program.
Absolutely. And we usually have brochures that we give out to people, loud, clear, and free. So it's definitely promoted. That's our biggest thing, that you don't have to pay for it. We have other than us, we do have other distributors up, in northern Florida, central Florida, just in case if you're down here and you have a family member that you believe would benefit, give us a call as well. You can, and then we'll direct you to the right, people that are closer to your family's location. If it may not be you, or if you want to benefit, but also help your friends and family benefit from the program as well.
What's a good website? What's a good phone number? We're going to put it in the show notes so people will be able to see it, but why don't you tell us?
Absolutely. The best way is to contact us by phone. It's 954-601-1111. 954-601-1930. Again, 954-601-1930. And all of our information is on our website as well. It's www.chchearing.org. You can also look at the phones through our FTRI website, which is www.ftri.org.
Melanie, terrific. This is great stuff. And I think we're going to be helping a lot of people. And again, keeping people at home, keeping them safe, keeping them able to communicate with their loved ones, all very important stuff. Yeah. Thank you for what you do in the community. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Once again, I really, really do appreciate the time that you took out to interview me, and let's get to work.
Thanks, Melanie. Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a good one. Be safe.
Thank you.
Thanks.